Hey guys, welcome back to my Doc Marten YouTube channel. So today we're going to be reviewing one of my newest purchases, and I'm hoping eventually we'll get through all of them. I have about, I want to say almost 90 pairs of Docs. It's been a little bit since I counted them, but I was around 84. I just ordered about 6 more pairs. So I'm just here on this channel to review Doc Martens for you guys and hopefully do some styling videos as well, because whenever I purchase an outfit, it is based upon whether or not Docs would go with it. If that is the basis of my style, then so be it. I guess Doc Martens are the basis of my style. Great thing about Docs though is they go with virtually everything. They can be dressed up, dressed down, dressed edgy, dressed more feminine, dressed classy, dressed androgynous. The list goes on. That's why I love them. They can do so much for an outfit. So if you see in the back here, this is our featured Doc of the day. So lilac. Okay, so lilac spring. Yes, I know it's groundbreaking, but your girl loves lilac. She loves purple, so I had to invest in these beautiful babies here. So I'm just gonna give you a close-up of these, and just want to show you a little bit more of the details. So these Docs are the Addina flower, and they're in lilac with a milled Nappa leather. So the milled Nappa leather is a bit softer. I almost want to say a little bit more malleable to an extent. So right away, I know that there's not going to be much break-in with these. At least for me, I've worked around shoes for a long time, and I've sold Docs for about, I don't know, about 2-ish years. I sold them straight. So I got to know quite a bit about them. The Nappa leather is definitely easier to break in. Again, I have also witnessed people have different experiences with different Doc Martens. So me personally, Nappa leather is always an automatic yes, just because I know there isn't much of a break-in process. If you can see, the leather is almost cracked, but that's how it's supposed to be. Not cracked where it's cheap or like the color is cracking or anything like that, just the leather itself. Try to get up close there. So I seen these, and not only were they cute, springy, and I could also wear them in summer, but they were the Nappa leather. So immediate yes for me. They're also a platform sole. So this isn't the max platform. This is just the basic sole that would be on like the Jaden. And I'm gonna grab the Jaden just for comparison. Just to kind of show you, but they should be about the same. This is the basic Jaden boot. I'm probably going to compare most of my Docs to this one as far as the platform goes, because this is the most popular Doc Marten, and for a good reason. These are my most worn, and these were the first pair that got me into Doc Martens. So anywho, little backstory there, you can tell these are pretty worn, but if you can see the sole difference here, there isn't really much of a difference. I feel like maybe the Jaden's a little bit, no, I would say that, no, the sole, I believe the sole is about the same in these two. Show the back for comparison too. Yeah, the sole's about exactly the same. Usually when you order Doc Martens, it'll tell you if it's a max sole or a regular, but yeah. So again, picked these because of the color, picked these because of the little floral design, picked them because they'll still go with a lot of my outfits that I wear. So now, as we were talking about, they're made with the milled Nappa leather, which I mentioned is easier to break in. This is also pretty cushiony on the inside as well. I don't know if you can see that, but every single time I order a pair of Docs, there's always something that makes them a little bit different. And for some people that might be a turnoff, but for me, I find it very intriguing, and it makes me want to purchase more pairs, just because, I don't know, you get the same quality out of every pair you order, but there's always something that makes each pair special. And again, for me, it could be multiple things here. It could be the color, it could be the interior lining, which is super soft. It's almost a little plush in there. The soles are always super comfortable. That's a given. You got the classic Doc Marten sole. So yeah, that's just a little bit of the background on these. I'll show you the logoing. So some of them have logos here on the little pull tag. And I love this. This is also my favorite things about wearing Doc Martens, especially when you roll your jeans and this tab pokes out. Oh, it's the greatest. So you have some logoing here. And then of course on the inside, it's Doc Marten with the bouncing soles. And then you have the black lining in here and then the white, like I said, the almost like somewhat plush material on the inside. It is almost like, it reminds me of a church sandal, but elevated. Obviously very, very elevated, very edgy. It just has a lot going on here for it. It can go with so many outfits. Again, one of the things that drew me to it, I've already worn it with overalls and a sweater. This would be great with jeans and a cute little crop top. Even with socks poking out of it, especially. Yeah, this shoe has so much going on for it. I wore them all day at work. I actually had no pain. There is some occasional, like with first wear Docs, I do notice some occasional pain in the toes, just a little bit. But it's barely noticeable. 9 times out of 10, I only notice it by the time I actually get home and kick them off. And that's like within the first 1 or 2 wears. And super cushiony, super comfy. I'm a size 6 in almost all platform Docs. I'm a size 6 in all platform Docs, period, across the board. And then in the regular 1460s, I'm usually a 7. I'm pretty true to size in those for some reason. Not the case for all people. Again, I highly recommend if you're able to try on Doc Martens, go to your nearest Journeys or Doc Marten store and try them on. Because in my experience, most people's feet are very, very different when it comes to fitting Docs, unfortunately. Most people will have to size down for the platforms, but I also have come across plenty of people that need to stay true to size. And in the 1460s actually go up a size. So again, it's just going to depend on your foot and how it feels in the Docs. So I will always give you my sizing. Again, I ordered these in a 6. And let's get into the more nitty-gritty review because I feel like I've kind of been babbling. So let me actually look. I need to actually look up and see. How to do a good shoe review.
Here's what I found.
Okay, as you can see here, these are what these Mary Jane like Addina floral shoes look like. They are very comfortable. As I said, they just kind of like slipped on my foot, which I really liked. I didn't even have to take off the adjustables, but they do look cute with this outfit too, which I like. Definitely puts a play on schoolgirl, edgy schoolgirl, but I'm here for it. I love it. Pardon my bruise. But yeah, these are actually super cute on, and they just feel very comfortable. They're edgy, they're comfortable, they're everything I want in a shoe. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what they look like with a fit. And that is my first review of my channel.